What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to do a video on changing the oil on the Grasshopper SO37 that comes with the Vanguard 37 horse EFI. This engine is on a few other mowers on some other brands. I don't know if I've seen any content on just a simple oil change for this mower, so figured I would go ahead and make it, and if it helps a person or two, then great. But without further ado, here we go. Here's everything I have, tools and parts wise, for the oil change. Pretty basic stuff. Just a oil filter wrench, the oil filter itself. I'll put the part number in the description. The oil going with 15W50 here in my area, in my climate. It's what I wanted to go with. Sharpie to write the hours on the filter, adjustable wrench, and then a 7/16 wrench to get the oil out of the drain plug. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, go ahead and lower the deck. Get it pretty low to the ground. It's kind of sitting on the ground, but it'll help when it comes to draining the oil. Vanguard's has a real nice nifty drain hose right here. Just take the adjustable wrench, put it on there. And it's kind of at a weird angle here, but you can set that up to where the oil will go through the funnel and into the drain bucket there. Set that up, let it drain for a couple minutes. Okay, moving over here to the oil filter side, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the oil filler, or the fill cap. And then, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a electrical connection that's right underneath the oil filter, and I don't want to get oil on that, so I'm going to go ahead and unplug it and try to just get it out of the way. If I can go up above it, I'm going to take a piece of tape here just to tape it up out of the way while I'm doing this. And then I have an old gas can that I've cut up here to kind of catch the oil. Well, I guess it gets all over the connector anyway. I'm just going to have to clean it. Let that drain for a few minutes. All right, after I've let that drip for a few minutes, I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in my filter. I'm not gonna overflow. I don't want it to get everywhere when I try to put it on. Threads on nice and easy. And per the manual, it says to just hand snug it. You should be good there. And I'm gonna go ahead and reconnect these couple little plugs here. And I'll go ahead and write the hours on the filter. Something I like to do, just makes it easy. to know when it's time to do it again. All right, let it drain for a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put the plug back in. Something else I like to do is take out the dipstick while it's draining. Help it flow out a little bit better. You know, it's not rocket science, but if you're not mechanically inclined and you're doing something like this for the first time, every little tip helps. And I'm not a mechanic by any means, but if I can do something myself, I will. Oil change is something that's pretty basic. If you haven't done it before, every little tip will help. And then the hose, it just tucks back up in here behind these, which is nice and nifty. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in it. I think it calls for 2.5 quarts. So I'll go ahead and throw 2 in there, and then we'll check it and we'll go from there. Alright, I just put 2.5 quarts in it. I'm gonna go ahead and check it. Yeah, for mine, it's right on the money, 2.5 quarts. All right, only thing to do now is to start it up. I will probably do another video on a tune-up, maybe in the middle of next year. I change the spark plugs and air filter. Another basic maintenance video, but still don't see too much on these mowers right now. But hope this video helps somebody today. Thanks for watching.